This guy is Oscar, and he is one of our senior residents. He's also one of our animals that is a return to shelter. So Oscar was adopted from us in fiscal year 2013, and now he's back again. He's about 7 years old this go round, and he is as sweet as ever. He is a big boy weighing in at just over 15 pounds, but he is a gentle giant. He is super sweet. He's very quiet, very affectionate, just kind of likes to hang out in his bed, and he has the softest fur, the most beautiful eyes. There's just a lot to love about Oscar. He could obviously stand to lose a few pounds, like all of us, I'm sure. But he is going to be one of those cats that gets overlooked as well, because he is, not only is he an older cat, a little bit on the large side, but he also is a black cat. It's just harder for them in shelters. There's not as much that sets them apart. You know, they're harder to see in dark colored cages and things like that, but you definitely want to make sure that you make the time to see Oscar if you're looking for a very kind of quiet, sweet, gentle cat. Oscar was surrendered to us because the owner said that he was not using the litter box. So when that happens, we obviously track that, because we want to make sure that we're not sending cats home to a similar situation. He has been using his litter box faithfully here at the shelter, so we feel good putting him on the adoption floor. But we also treated him for a bit of a urinary tract infection, which could have been the initial reason why he wasn't using his box. So if you have a cat at home who's having those types of problems, it's not just obviously making sure that the litter box is clean is first and foremost, but there are other things that play into it as well. So is he sick, like Oscar was? Does your cat not like the box you're using? Is it too small? Is it covered? Take the cover off. Try moving it to a different spot in the house. Maybe there's something they don't like in that area. Sometimes it could be they don't like the litter. Try different types of litter. So there's a lot that you can do to resolve that issue. And hopefully we've resolved that problem for Oscar so he can go to his next home and be there forever. The previous owner did say that he was friendly, which he is. He's independent, and that he's also been around cats and dogs and done well with them. A lot of cats are brought to us for the reason of not using their litter box, but please trust that we do our best to make sure that we are not putting cats that are not using their litter box back on the adoption floor. We try to figure out what the problem is and resolve that. Sometimes it's the litter box is too small. We've figured that out based on the litter boxes that we're using here. But you always want to make sure that if you're having an issue, you take them to the vet. It could be as simple as an antibiotic, like it was for Oscar here. You can visit him here at 1832 Rosemont Avenue.